So hi guys, today we're going to be changing the door on an AEG washing machine. As you can see here, the handle is broken. It doesn't want to open at all. It's flimsy and moving around. So we're going to try to open that, and then yeah. So okay, firstly let me just move a bit closer. As you can see, it still doesn't want to open. So I use just butter knives, and then I'm just going to try to get in there. We just move a little bit closer. So in there's where the handle is. You can just wedge the knife. You're gonna need two. When you just wedge it in there, okay. You wedge it in there, and then just pry the door open. It will open. Just be patient. Try not to break anything anymore. Just there we go. Just use a little bit of force, not too much. Okay, we just move back. Right. So now we're gonna open the door. We're gonna take the door out. Okay. So now when you do take the door, you will need a Phillips screwdriver. Take it out by the hinge. So you just unscrew. Okay. Yeah. So when you do unscrew, just remember. So it's two screws, one at the top, one at the bottom. When you unscrew the second one, just remember that the door will come flying. So you need to hold the door so that it doesn't fall and break the glass. Right, so let's just take that out. Right, so now I want to just put the screws away. Now we need there's two panels. The one that's holding the door, that's the inside panel and outside panel. We need to unscrew that. Let me just adjust the camera here so that you can see better. All right, yeah, there we go. All right, so we need to unscrew. Depending on your make and model, the screws use different things. With this, it's a spline. You just get the right size. So you just need to unscrew all of these. And then once we unscrew all of these, so I use back to my butter knives to just pry open the two panels. See just now that these two panels are what's holding the door. There's an inside panel and outside panel. So you just need to be patient. They do click on. So just try not to break anything while you are still busy doing that. Right. Okay. So there we go. All right. So let me put that there. There's a loose part here that I just need to put away because we are going to put it back. As you can see, the handle is already one piece has already come off, and then there's the handle. Let me just show you how it looked. Okay, it was like this. No, it wasn't like this. Let me just turn that around. Okay, so yeah, this is how it looked before. So now it's two pieces. Okay, but not to worry. I do have the new one. I did order a new one. Yeah, and just get out a brand new handle. Yep. Okay. All right. So this is the new handle. So remember, you need the latch and the spring from the old handle. So that's how it looks. I just need to check, obviously, first to see if it is the corresponding size, it's the same size, shape is the same. You don't want to scratch and put in a new handle and then you find that it's wrong and you can't take it back. All right, so it's the one. So just check here also with the door that it's fine. All right, now remember, as I said, that you will need the latch and the spring from the old one. So you need to remove that and then attach it into the new one. Okay. So with me, since this one is already broken, I just take my pliers and then just yank it off. But usually you take the plier and pull out the screw thingy, the metal part that holds everything together. Okay. Right. So now I need to put this in there. Just a tip. Remember to take a photo or a video of how it looked prior. Because here I had a bit of an issue trying to put it back together. I put it in the wrong way. Yeah. but eventually I did manage to sort it out. Okay, so I just need to put that in there, put the spring in, and remember to put the latch to face the right way. You don't want the latch facing the wrong way where now you can't open the door, you have to start again. So put in the latch, make sure that it's held together. Okay, and then just a side note as well. Don't force anything. If it doesn't want to, if it doesn't feel right, doesn't go in, don't force it. Just try to find another way or look up another way in which to put it. Right. So now here, just want to push it in there. If you want, you can lubricate it a little bit, makes it easier. But with me, it wasn't that big an issue. All right. So I managed to get that in. So they're just in now, and just need to fix it back on the door. Just testing it to see if I put in the spring correctly. It must give a little bit of resistance. All right, there we go. So now we can start putting the door back together. So here I was trying to put the door in that way. It's a bit difficult to put it in upside down. So it just works easier this way. So just remember to put in the spring back. There was a spring on the side of the door. And remember to use a surface that is not slippery because you are dealing with glass. If it slips and falls, that glass is going to break. Okay, so just use my wife's towel here. Hopefully she doesn't see this. When she sees it, I don't get strangled for this. Right. So now I just need to put in the spring here. All right. So now this is where I said that you find that you might want to put it upside down because after I put it like this, I will not be able to screw it in. So it's just easier for me to just put everything back in the way in which it came out. Okay, let me just check that. All right, so now I just need to attach this back in there. Okay, now put the spring, put the handle in correctly. And then I can just hold it together, make sure that everything aligns before you move everything down. Okay. So just make sure that it fits in there. Once I slot everything and slides in correctly, I can start clipping in the door. As I said, remember when I took it out, it was holding on by clips. So you just push it down, clip it in. And now I'm going to go into Super Saiyan mode and just screw everything back in. Okay. So I just need to screw the door back, the panels back rather. Once I screw them back down in there. Okay, screw it in there. All right. So now that we just screwed in the last one here. Okay. So now we need to put the door back in. Okay. So now remember we are going to be using those screws that we used the first time. Remember just to hold the door, make sure it is in place. There is a backing plate in there. Just check that it hasn't moved. Okay. Okay, so now let's just screw everything back in. And then once we are done screwing that in there, just make sure that the door does work. You need to test it. But just use a flip screwdriver again to just screw everything back in. And then pop to your uncle. You should be fine. Should be having a door that works. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay. Now, as you can see there. Okay. So now, as I said, you just need to test it out. Just open it, close it, open it, close it, and see if that works for you. And if it works, then voila, you have a door that works. Yeah, and that's it. And see you next time. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching.